Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back. A long time no see. JK, just saw y'all. As promised, here's my packing video. This is more or less everything that I am bringing with me to Universal Studios Orlando this weekend. I am so freaking excited. Oh my gosh, it is coming up so fast. Like, it felt like we planned this a while ago and it seemed like it was forever away, and now suddenly it's here and I'm like, it's starting to set in, and I'm so, oh my god, I'm so excited because I haven't been to Diagon Alley yet, so there's a very good chance that I'll end up crying there. And don't worry, we're vlogging it, so it'll all be on camera. But I'm gonna go through everything that I am going to bring with me. Obviously, before you go anywhere, you definitely want to check the weather. I just checked what it's supposed to be in Orlando while we're there, and it's going to be like mid-70s and sunny, 0 chance of rain. Obviously that could change, so a couple of the stuff that I'm bringing is like a just in case, because I used to live and work in Florida. I know what those storms are like. It can rain in the middle of the day without a cloud in sight. I don't know how, it just does. Okay, it's Florida, it has its own little ecosystem. Let's just get right into it. I'm going to go through this kind of how I would pack it. So I'm gonna start with the bottom stuff. I've got a pair of jeans here. These are distressed jeans because it is supposed to be warm, but if it does end up being a little bit chilly and not supposed to hit mid-70s, or if I'm just in a jeans mood, then I've got those. I've just gotten in the habit of always packing jeans with me no matter where I go as a just in case. But the distressed ones are a little bit cuter than regular ones, and it is Florida, so I at least won't be dying of heat if I do decide to wear them. And then I've got some denim shorts packed. I might swap these out for some distressed ones. I haven't decided yet, but they're there for now. I've got my maroon shorts that I plan on wearing the day that we go to the Wizarding World, since I am a Gryffindor. So I do want to be kind of decked out Harry Potter and Gryffindor. And then I also have a pair of black high-waisted shorts. Just one quick little side note. So I think what we're going to do is spend the first day, well, we're getting there Saturday, and then we're gonna spend the evening at Disney Springs with some of my friends. And then Sunday, we're going to spend the day going between Universal Studios and Island of Adventures. Monday will be spent mostly at the Wizarding World because the Diagon Alley part of it is in Universal Studios, and then the Hogsmeade part of it is in Island of Adventures. So you do need the park to park to be able to ride the Hogwarts Express between the two, which I haven't done yet. Anyway, so yeah, that's why like one day will be spent just kind of doing everything except the Wizarding World, and then the other day will be Wizarding World, and then just in case we miss anything or want to do anything again. I packed this romper mostly with the intention of wearing it to Disney Springs. I was thinking about wearing it while we go around the theme parks on Sunday, but it is kind of a shorter one. Hi, Zeus. It is kind of a shorter one, and I don't really feel like my bare butt touching the rides there. So gonna save that for Disney Springs Saturday night. Right here, I just have a little, not cardigan, but kind of like kimono type thing. Again, it's just kind of a just in case it's a little bit chilly or whatnot, or I can wear it when we go to the parks in the morning and then take it off and stuff it in the bag. And then right here we just have a plain white tee with some cross detailing right there. I mostly packed this just in case I don't feel like wearing one of these two shirts the day that we go to the Wizarding World, because this one is a little bit tight, so I just don't know how I'm going to feel about that in 76-degree weather. And this one, if anybody has ever had a sweat problem while wearing a light gray t-shirt, you will know why I am hesitant about wearing this. But these are like the two cutest Hogwarts Harry Potter shirts that I have at the moment, so I am packing those. And then once we get to Universal, I think on the first day I might just run into Wizarding World because they have a shirt that I really like, but I didn't know what size to order online, so I might just go buy it the first day, that way I can wear it the second day. We'll see, but I'm packing shirts just in case, so that way I'm not like stuck without anything to wear on that day. All right, and then back to the last couple things. This is like my go-to black tank top crop. It's not super crop top. It stops right about just below my belly button. But it's just one of those shirts that I always feel good in. I don't ever have like a bad body image day in this. Or have you ever had one of those moments where you're traveling or you're vacationing and you don't like anything that you packed? Just me? Okay, well that is what that shirt is for, because that happens to me a lot and I know that I can throw that shirt on and be good to go. And then I'm also bringing just this chambray shirt from Target that honestly I'll probably wear this on our drive down because it's just super comfortable. But again, it's one of those kind of, in case it's a little bit cold, that's why I'm bringing it, because it looks good with pretty much everything. Even the lighter shade will still mesh well with the darker denims. And then for pajamas, I'm just gonna have a pair of like sports shorts, like running shorts, and this Gryffindor pajama tee, obviously, because we're going to Harry Potter World. Packing a swimsuit, literally no matter where I go, I throw a swimsuit in. Same with the baseball cap, always throw it in. So all of that is going to be in the suitcase along with the shoes. So I'm bringing these 2 pairs of shoes. These have been my favorite shoes lately. I literally just got them from Target. I know they're like knockoffs of a higher brand. I don't even care. These were super comfortable and only $25. These were like $13, also from Target. This is my 2nd pair of those. I love them that much. And then I'm also bringing sandals because again, it's Florida, so you can't not take sandals to Florida. And all of the shoes will go inside of this little bag, so that way like the dirt and everything on them doesn't get on anything else in my suitcase. And the stuff that I'm bringing in the parks, obviously I have to bring some Harry Potter merch. Bring in my wand so that I can take some cool photos at the Wizarding World with my wand. This is Hermione's wand, by the way. Although, this isn't an interactive wand, and they do have interactive wands there now. So, definitely gonna be purchasing one of those, but I'm still gonna bring this one. And then I'm gonna bring just one book. I don't know which one, I haven't decided yet. Well, I was thinking that I would do this one because it's my favorite one, but this is actually lighter weight even though it's hardcover. So, I don't know, I'm gonna bring one of those. And then this is probably gonna be the bag that I take into the parks with me just because it's small and easy. Have to bring some blotting papers because your girl gets oily. Ray-Bans, a classic, my go-to sunglasses, and then my tech bag will also be going with me. The tech bag is probably gonna go in the suitcase, I don't know yet. All right, I've got everything thrown in here that needs to be thrown in, except for my toiletries. My toiletries will end up going right here. Obviously, I still need those though, because we're not leaving for a few more days. Let's start with the clothes first. Here, obviously you can see, all nice and rolled up. I can easily access everything that I need. I don't have to go bearing, like looking for anything. It's all just right there and easily accessible. That's also one of my favorite things about rolling my clothes because it's just so much easier to find exactly what I need. I didn't throw this in because this is what I'll most likely end up wearing on the way down. And as you guys can tell, this is my away bag. This is my go-to suitcase now since I'm no longer a flight attendant, and my flight attendant bag was falling absolutely, it was just falling apart. It just was not good anymore. So this is now my go-to suitcase, which I liked this better than my flight attendant bag anyway. It really truly is my favorite suitcase. I love the compression straps here. They're silky smooth. I love that the little delicates bag here is actually removable, so you don't have to keep it in there if you don't want to. I've got all of my delicates right here. Ladies, if you don't have anything to keep your bras like in shape while you're traveling, I always just shove my socks and underwear up into the cups, so that way if it gets flattened, it still kind of helps keep the shape of the bra. Random little travel tip there. There's my swimsuit, and then on this side, another thing that I absolutely love about this suitcase is that it does have the 2 separate sides, so it just makes it so much easier to organize your suitcase and go like find exactly what you need without having to dig through a bunch of stuff. One of my absolute pet peeves about most suitcases. So here I've got my shoes in this little away bag that comes with the suitcase. It actually gets put away in this little pouch right here, but I just put my shoes in there so that way it doesn't dirty up anything else. And then here I've got my book, my wand, my tech bag, and then my baseball hat, and like I said, my toiletries will go right there. And then I'm also going to throw in this bag that the suitcase actually came in. So when you order your away suitcase, it will come in one of these bags. Well, it'll come in a box, but then it'll come in a bag too once you open the box. And this is what I use to put all of my dirty clothes in, because it does have a drawstring so you can close it up, and that way it keeps it separated from all of your clean clothes. And once you get home, you can just empty out the bag into your dirty hamper and easy peasy. We're gonna go ahead and close this up. Another thing that I absolutely love about the away suitcases is that they are a hardcover, which means that you can pack so many more things in your suitcase without having to worry about it potentially not fitting in the overhead bin. I saw this all the time as a flight attendant. People have what would have fit, like a suitcase that was technically the right size, but then they stuff it and then it doesn't fit and then they have to check it and they're like, well, it's the right size. I'm like, yeah, but you put so much stuff in there that it's not anymore. Whereas with a hard case, you don't have to worry about that because it's gonna be the same size no matter what. I mean, you might have to sit on it to close it, but you're gonna be good to go. Again, you guys have heard me talk about the benefits of having 4 wheels on a suitcase. Never will I ever own a suitcase that does not have 4 wheels. That was another thing that I absolutely hated about my flight attendant suitcase. It didn't have 4 wheels. I can't tell you how much of a pain in the butt it was to travel around with that. Something else that is really beneficial or really helpful when you're rolling suitcases, especially if you're going to be traveling through an airport and have to drag it behind you far ways, if you noticed how I packed everything, everything at the top of the suitcase was lighter items and then everything at the bottom was heavier items. So all of my jeans and shorts and shoes were all at the bottom of the suitcase, and then all of my lighter items are getting placed in the top, and that just, like I said, makes it so much easier to roll around. Another feature is the TSA approved lock. Clearly I don't need this weekend, but I have used it when I was traveling. I'll need it when I go home actually, because I will be flying to go home. And I'll be taking this suitcase. You just put in the zippers right in the little notches here. When you want to open it back up, you just put in your little code, swipe the lock, and the zippers pop back out. And like I said, this is TSA approved, so you don't have to worry about getting in trouble going through security. Now, to the best part about the suitcase, the USB chargers. So this can charge your cell phone, iPad, whatever you need to have charged that you can just plug in the USB for. This baby can do it. This will actually come in handy for our drive down because it is like an 8-hour drive and my car charger only has 2 little USB ports. So all I have to do is make sure the suitcase is nice and charged, and if both Keith and I need to charge our phones and he also wants to charge his iPad, we've got it covered. We can charge all 3 devices between my car and the suitcase. One thing I have heard from some people is that if they do end up having to check their bag, that they have to take the battery out of the suitcase. So if you are flying anywhere and you order this suitcase, make sure that you know how to take the battery out. That way you're not fumbling around trying to sort it out at the last minute at the airport. Other than that, like I've said, this is my absolute favorite suitcase. It's the only suitcase I have now, and it's probably going to be the only brand of suitcase that I use for as long as it is around. And they do have the lifetime warranty. You can send it back within 100 days if you don't like it. So you really don't have anything to lose, and I promise that you'll love it just as much as I do. With that said, if you do want to order it, as always, you can use my code Jenny with 2 Y's. I'll put that right here. Just go to awaytravel.com, enter in my code. I'll also leave a link down in the description bar that'll take you just right to the website. They've got a bunch of different kinds of suitcases, a bunch of different colors of suitcases. They've got like stickers that you can put on the suitcases, which I've actually been meaning to order some myself, so that way I can like deck it out and personalize it. But yeah, that is going to be everything that I take. Obviously not including like my wallet and chargers. Those are all gonna get thrown into. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to stay tuned. Follow me on my social media accounts so you can see what we're up to as we're up to it while we're down there. And then check back sometime next week so you can see our vlogs, or my vlogs, from our time there. I am super excited. Thanks again for watching, guys. Until next time, work hard, be kind, spread good vibes. I love you all. Goodbye.